Now we review the 2025 film Brick. Isn't there already a film named Brick? There is, and it's much better than this. Oh dear. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Wolf. No clawing. No clawing. I have seen the science fiction film Brick, and there's an old sort of high school detective story film called Brick. It's about a brick of cocaine. And this film has nothing to do with drugs. There is a apartment building. People wake up. They're bricked in by these hyper-scientific gray bricks. It should have been called bricks, really. That, they won't let them out. They don't know what's going on. They don't know what to do. They have limited supplies. So they're stuck. And throughout the film, they break into other apartments in this apartment structure, and they connect with other people and try to get more and more of the story. And, as you do, okay? And this is one of those sort of mystery concoctions where it's like, yes, what's going on? And, they start having was this an alien attack of some kind? Is this a science experiment? What's going on in this film? And, added to this film is the drama of there's this couple, the wife the female wants to leave, wants to have children, wants to get on with her life. The male is sort of stuck, and he's a computer guy, and he doesn't want to change things. And, in the first act, we find out she's just fed up with him. She's going, look, either we're doing this or you're out. And so it's put in the dynamic that they have this uneasy relationship. And then with the uneasy relationship, they're out there, trying to navigate this life or death situation before they die of starvation or whatever have you. And to be honest with you, this is a tight story. There's nothing earth-shaking in this particular film. There's a small amount of body horror to it. It's definitely a film with a few bodies, but for being science fiction horror, it's relatively tame. It's a PG-13 kind of a film, and I don't know what it's actually rated. I think it's rated R, but I wouldn't have rated it R myself. It just didn't have the scenes that stayed with me. And I enjoyed Brick. I really did. I'm gonna have to give it middle to upper middle of the Wolf. Don't be knocking things down. I'm going to have to give it a middle to upper middle of the watch list. I can't go top of the watch list because I'm a science fiction nerd. And I watch science fiction nerdy things all the time. So I love movies like this. I have a soft spot for them. So I already know, I went into going, I'm going to enjoy this film. And I thought more highly of this film. I gave it a higher personal review than most the average public probably would. It's kind of a film for eggheads. I'm an egghead. You now have to realize, okay, film for eggheads. This is Richard's bag. So yeah, this is very much my bag, right up my alley. I would have liked it more if there were a little more violence and boobs But the explanation was satisfying enough. The ending was satisfying enough. And yeah, this is middle to upper middle of your watch list. It's not a particularly interesting film in terms of it doesn't break any new ground. I don't think it's going to make an impact on the film industry. So that's middle of the watch list. A film that is perfectly good and there's nothing really wrong with it goes in the middle of the watch list. It's not going to have a huge impact. It's a B movie of sorts, but it's a tight story, it's a solid film, and it's reasonably enjoyable. Anyway, that's just my opinion, and I'd love to hear yours in the comments below. I'm Richard.
Ladies, gentlemen, and human-type persons, I am Sergeant Duck, and I am tasking you with commenting on this video. You should also like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share this with your friends and make a better, more disciplined world for you and for me. Dismissed!